Hi, welcome to video 2 in the series on higher profits through improved employee performance. My name is Darswell Rogers, and I'm the founder of rmcstrategies.com and Rogers Management Consultants. In this particular video, video number 2, we're going to be talking about communication as it relates to achieving higher profits in your business. Communication is the lifeblood of all relationships, and certainly as it relates to your business, it can determine exactly at what level you can get your employees to perform for you. As I mentioned in the first video, I've got over 25 years experience advising companies on a number of things from financings, risk management, organizational design, development. I'm a consultant and an executive coach. I started and ran an insurance brokerage operation for a major Wall Street firm where I started it and hired 50 people in the first 12 months we were in business. And over the course of 7 years, actually had over $400 million in insurance premium. And at one point, we were the fastest growing insurance brokerage operation in the United States. The challenges that are necessary to get people on the same page such that they can execute and perform at a high level, so much of that, and the reality is the core of getting that initially is your ability to communicate with them. Companies, generally speaking, are very good at saying to someone and to their employees or anyone what business they're in. Okay, you're a financial institution, you're a wholesale distributor, you're a restaurant chain or operation. People are very clear about what they do for a living. And generally speaking, they articulate how. Oh, we are a fast food mass market. We do drop shipping. You know, you can articulate any number of examples of you positioning how you go about delivering on what it is that you do. But the piece of the equation that is frequently missing from companies is, why do you do what you do? Why is a tremendously powerful motivator for people. And when you've articulated to your staff why you do what you do, it goes closely into the whole question of what your mission and what your vision is. People like to be a part of an organization that has meaning. Our goal is, for instance, here at RMC Strategy, is to make you better managers. And from the point of view of that, why do I do that? I came through and have experienced personally the challenges of being a manager and exactly what has to take place. That rarely are you prepared to be a manager at the point in time that either an organization puts you in that position or you've decided to start your own business. And so what I've come to the conclusion at RMC Strategies is that I can make a very real difference, not only in your ability to be more successful in your job, but as a result of you being a better manager, that you're in a position to hire people, and that obviously is one of the key drivers of growth in the U.S. economy, or any economy for that point of view. So from the point of view of, in terms of thinking about why, the great companies of the world understand that once you define and explain why you're in business, it goes a long way toward inspiring people to do the how and the what in the way that you want to have it done. And when I talk about the why, what I'm really saying is you explain to your employees why you are delivering the product, why you're delivering it the way you are delivering it. It's an impassioned explanation of your existence. And what I found is that people want to be part of something special. People want to be engaged with a company that is doing something that is meaningful. And so when you combine the why with the how and the what, you begin to capture the employee's mind's eye in terms of what they're doing. It creates a sense of pride and a sense of purpose. This why includes your goals and objectives. It's something that you need to communicate to them honestly and earnestly. You need to tell them that you need their help in achieving the why in terms of where you're trying to get to, and that their development, personal development, is important to the organization's ability to achieve what it wants to do. So one of the very key concepts that you need to be very clear in your articulation is connecting employee performance to team performance to company success. People need to understand this linkage. When they understand this linkage, they get a sense of, wow, if I don't do what I need to do, my team is not able to achieve what it needs to achieve, and as a result, the company that I work for may not be able to achieve what it needs to achieve, and obviously this is how I get my paycheck. And once that linkage has been connected, it's very compelling. Now, one of the key points that frequently get missed as it relates to communication is the fact that communication is a two-way street. You're going to learn so much from your employees once you finally open up the spigot and say, please tell me, and now I'm the manager, please tell me things that are important to you as it relates to this company, or things that are important to you that may not specifically relate to the company but impacts their ability to perform at a high level. When you do that, when you express a genuine care about what people have to say, you're remarkable that all of a sudden what can happen is your staff is looking for opportunities for the organization to do better than they have in the past. They understand why you're in business, how you want to be in business, and what business that you're in, and you said, please tell me because I need your help to achieve these things. You demonstrate a legitimate interest in what they have to say as it relates to the why, and as it relates to the performance of the company, and you'll find out that there's some remarkable things that take place. And this is a very common mistake that people make. As the owner-manager, they believe that they have to make the decisions, that their rules are what has to prevail, and frequently it's people who work for you that have better insight than you do. When you get this genuine caring, the byproducts of it are higher morale, a greater sense of purpose, a greater clarity around what their specific activity does for the overall success of the business. And you know what that translates into? That translates into, generally speaking, higher customer satisfaction, higher employee satisfaction. And when you combine those two things, it's very common, very frequent, and you should expect higher revenues and higher profits. The next video that we've got in this series is going to be on training, where we're going to connect once the employees understand exactly the vision and the why they're there, have you put them in the position to perform at the highest level possible through appropriate training. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. This is D.L. Rogers, and I want to remind you, the first rule of business is that the success or failure is the responsibility of the people running the organization. We'll see you in the training video.